The relationship between India and Pakistan has been fraught with tension and conflict since their independence in 1947. The specter of nuclear war has loomed large over the region for decades. Both countries possess nuclear weapons, making their rivalry a matter of global concern. The recent surge in tensions, fueled by a terror attack in Kashmir, has once again brought the world's attention to this volatile region. Understanding the nuclear capabilities of India and Pakistan is crucial to grasping the gravity of the situation. India and Pakistan have consistently expanded their nuclear arsenals. According to recent reports, India currently possesses an estimated 180 nuclear warheads. Pakistan, on the other hand, is estimated to have around 170 warheads. This marks a significant shift in the balance of power, with India surpassing Pakistan's nuclear arsenal for the first time in over 2 decades. This development has raised concerns about a potential arms race in the region. The increase in nuclear stockpiles is a testament to the deep-seated mistrust and animosity between the two nations. Both countries view their nuclear arsenals as deterrents, believing that possessing these weapons will prevent the other from initiating a conflict. However, this logic of deterrence is a dangerous game, as it relies on the assumption that both sides will act rationally in a crisis. The recent terror attack in Kashmir's Baisaran Valley, which claimed the lives of 26 tourists, has brought India-Pakistan relations to a boiling point. The attack, which India blames on Pakistan-based militants, has sparked outrage and demands for retaliation. Pakistan has denied any involvement in the attack, warning against any unilateral action by India. The attack in Kashmir has led to a series of escalatory measures from both sides. India has launched crackdowns in Kashmir, detaining suspected militants and imposing media restrictions. Pakistan has responded with diplomatic protests, expelling Indian diplomats and closing its airspace to Indian aircraft. The suspension of water agreements and trade relations has further heightened tensions. Amidst this backdrop of escalating tensions, India's recent nuclear advancements have added another layer of complexity to the situation. India's successful test of the Agni-5 ballistic missile, capable of carrying multiple nuclear warheads, has raised concerns about its growing nuclear capabilities. The Agni-5, with a range of over 5,000 kilometers, can potentially target all of Pakistan and parts of China. India's pursuit of a full nuclear triad with the ability to launch nuclear weapons from land, sea, and air further underscores its determination to establish itself as a dominant military power in the region. The development and deployment of nuclear-powered submarines capable of launching ballistic missiles is a clear indication of India's strategic ambitions. India's significant defense spending, which stands at $79 billion for the current fiscal year, dwarfs Pakistan's defense budget of $8 billion. This disparity in military capabilities has fueled a sense of insecurity in Pakistan, leading to concerns that India might be tempted to adopt a more assertive military posture. Pakistan's reliance on tactical nuclear weapons, designed for use on the battlefield, further complicates the situation. The use of such weapons, even on a limited scale, could quickly escalate into a full-blown nuclear conflict. The long-standing dispute over Kashmir remains the most dangerous flashpoint between India and Pakistan. Both countries claim the region in its entirety and have fought 2 of their 3 wars over it. The presence of a large number of troops on both sides of the line of control, which divides the disputed territory, makes the situation highly volatile. U.S. intelligence assessments have consistently highlighted the risk of conflict between India and Pakistan, particularly over Kashmir. A 1993 national intelligence estimate assessed a 1 in 5 chance of a nuclear exchange between the two countries within a decade. While the probability of such a conflict might have decreased since then, the underlying tensions remain. The rise of extremist groups in both countries has further exacerbated the situation. These groups, often operating with the tacit support of state actors, have a history of carrying out attacks that have brought India and Pakistan to the brink of war. The Mumbai terror attacks of 2008, carried out by a Pakistan-based militant group, brought the two countries dangerously close to a military confrontation. The possibility of a limited conventional conflict escalating into a nuclear exchange remains a real and present danger. The use of tactical nuclear weapons, even in a limited theater, could have catastrophic consequences not just for India and Pakistan but for the entire world. The international community must therefore remain actively engaged in diffusing tensions and promoting dialogue between the two nuclear-armed neighbors. The potential consequences of a nuclear conflict between India and Pakistan are too grave to contemplate. A 2019 study estimated that a limited nuclear war between the two countries could result in 50 to 125 million deaths within a week. The long-term effects of such a conflict, including nuclear winter and global famine, would be devastating for humanity. The use of nuclear weapons, even on a small scale, would have profound implications for the global nuclear order. It would shatter the taboo against the use of such weapons, making it more likely that other nuclear-armed states might be tempted to use them in the future. The international community has a responsibility to prevent such a catastrophe. The United States, as the world's leading power, must play a proactive role in mediating between India and Pakistan. The U.S. should leverage its influence over both countries to encourage dialogue, confidence-building measures, and a peaceful resolution of the Kashmir dispute. The global nuclear landscape is changing rapidly. While the overall number of nuclear weapons has decreased significantly since the end of the Cold War, the emergence of new nuclear powers and the modernization of existing arsenals pose new challenges to international security. The India-Pakistan rivalry is a stark reminder of the dangers posed by nuclear proliferation and the urgent need for global cooperation to prevent nuclear war.